Ask for the truth on behalf of Sherry Tyree-McDonie concerning relationship issues and marital issues. And ask this in the name of truth, right conduct, peace, love and non-violence. Blessed be to the truth always. Let's cut the deck and then we'll deal out 3 cards for you there, Sherry, and we'll... The 3 cards are the past, the present and the future. So the first card, of course, is the beginning of the story, which is the recent past. I usually say about 3 or 4 weeks or so behind, a moon phase behind. And then, of course, Sherry at present now, what's going on with her marriage there right now. And then, of course, what will happen to it later on, about the next 3 or 4 weeks or so, about a moon phase in front there. If you can just see that. So what we'll do then, we'll turn each card over and we'll see what's going on. The first card, of course, is the recent past, isn't it? And that's to do with what's recently been going on. And the meaning of this card is linked to what's recently been going on. But of course you had a question. So we can provide guidance. So it's what's recently been going on in your marriage. So let's just see what energy you've got there. You've got the chalice, and the chalice really rejuvenation and fulfilment just recently in your marriage. I don't know. I mean, if there's concern over it, then certainly there's been rejuvenation and fulfilment. Either these cards are wrong, or you are worried about something that isn't happening. I don't know. Sometimes these things happen, don't they, where we can just tend to assume something's going on when it isn't, and when actually, in actual fact, the opposite is true. Let's just see what's going on now. I just want to pull this card so we can sort of link the two together. It might bring a bit more clarity to what is happening. The black cat indicating that your luck will soon change in this marriage of yours, in this relationship. I don't know if it's for the better or for the worst. I want to pull the next one out. I'm not rushing it, and I'm a bit stuck at the minute myself, unless it makes itself clearer, which it does. Fire, the energy of fire, of course. You've got Aries, Leo and Sagittarius, the fire signs there, of course, control and all that sort of thing. And of course indicating that beware here, this is a bit of a warning for you, Sherry, that reckless actions lead to conflict in some cases, and if you're not careful, anything you do, one foolish move and it'll start an argument. Although there's been recently been rejuvenation and fulfilment, I've got a funny feeling now here, I know I shouldn't be saying this, but I've got a funny feeling as though not so much the rejuvenation and fulfilment has been a good thing in the past, as if to say what you're worried about. I'm getting a funny feeling as though something negative did happen and we kissed and made up to try and make things better again. Your luck will soon change though right now, and that will bring about just this warning of either you might do something, just reckless actions lead to conflict, just be careful what you do. Of course it might be somebody else who does something foolish, move in haste, repent at leisure, start seeing somebody else anyway because we think that something's going on when it isn't. Oh shit, we've just screwed everything up. I don't know, there's a strange... I want to pull another card out here because this is, again, these cards have a nasty habit, or I think they do, or it could be just me, I don't know, who can't read them properly, I don't know, but it just seems to have a very, I'll blame the cards. A bad workman always blames his tools. I'm just a good workman that blames his tools, that's all. That's just my excuse for not knowing here. I'd want to pull another card out, but as if something's been unsaid. And I just want to see what happens after this, which might give some idea of time is of the essence there with the hourglass, just indicating after this conflict, after whatever happens in the next 3 or 4 weeks or so, by the end of the year or into January, early January, mid-January, whatever, time will be of the essence to either put it right or to put yourselves right with each other, or sort this out, either move on, stick with it, do what you want. I feel as though a decision is here. You're having to make a decision about this. Of course it's your marriage, isn't it? And of course that's always bloody terrible, isn't it, when it's a marriage. If it's just a partnership or something, you can walk out but of course time is of the essence to sort your marriage out, and you've got really, I suppose, up to the end of the year, mid-January, something like that, to sort this problem out. Whatever happens, which it will do, of course, the cards don't lie, do they? This is the problem. Whatever happens between now and this time next month will lead to this. Time is of the essence. The sands of time for your marriage will start running low. Time is a finite resource, although we've all got it. When we're here, we've got very little of it while we're here, and it's like anything. It seems as your marriage has got this finite resource as well, of time, very valuable as time, and you'll discover that later on. Maybe you're discovering that now, really. Maybe we haven't got time, but time is of the essence to sort this out. I want to pull another one out. I don't know why, I just do. I just want to sort of get like what's going on here. The Satyr, rather in indulgence. You might, yes, there is a risk. There is a slight risk that you might turn to vice or alcohol or something of that nature. Maybe even debauchery or whatever. I don't know. That doesn't look too good, but that's a warning, is it? Time is of the essence, or else you might find yourself losing it, really, and letting go, and it looks as though the marriage will be lost because of maybe too much revelry, too much indulgence. When you're drunk you say stupid things, or even when you go with somebody else to try and make somebody jealous. It's not going to work, really. That isn't. Time is of the essence to find somebody else and make him feel jealous, so that we can kiss and make up and just count our lucky stars that you've got me. Well, it doesn't work that way, I'm afraid. He could be doing the same thing to you, I don't know. But unfortunately that doesn't work, that doesn't. That just makes things, it starts bitterness, doesn't it? And anger is a healthy thing, but bitterness of course isn't. That's the thing that eats you away, isn't it? So I think we'll leave it with the time is of the essence to sort it out, and we might just be able to avoid him, the Satyr, the revelry and indulgence, the half man, the half goat. Satyr, the word Satan comes from the word satyr, the mythical half man, half goat creature there that represents revelry and indulgence. I suppose if it's the devil is the 666, isn't it? The human number, the devil within. The ancient Egyptian is the devil within, isn't it? Which has your name on it. It's really just the most negative side of yourself. Resist the devil, and she shall flee from thee. Resist the devil, and she shall flee from thee. The most negative, resist that most negative side of yourself, and that most negative side of yourself will flee, and you just might be able to avoid him, or in your case, her. Go well, stay well. The future hasn't yet happened, remember, and you have power over it. Choose wisely, because you do always have a choice. For now, these cards that do not lie, for you have spoken.